Hello everyone, welcome back to Know It Today with Atul, and in this video I'm going to load custom apps and install custom apps which are going to be HRMS and India compliance. Okay, and I'll do it by creating a custom build image, and that is the right way to do it in production. So let's start. I'll have to create a apps.json. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll copy this content. Okay, I'll come to my server. This is my server, Ubuntu server. Now here what I'll do is I'll do touch apps.json and I'll open vi, or I can do nano also, and I can paste my stuff here. And here we need, okay, ERP Next is required. We will be using version 15 for everything. I'm not going to install Frappe payments. Okay, I'm going to use HRMS. So I'll copy the URL of HRMS and I'll replace this payment URL with HRMS. Here I'll paste it. Version will be 15, and then other than HRMS I need this version 15 of resilient tag, which is India compliance. Now I'll remove this. I'm not installing any of my personal app, custom app, so that's why I don't need this personal access token with GitHub URL, and I'll replace it with India compliance app URL. So it is also going to be version 15. All have to be on the same version. Now I'll control S, command S in case, no, control S. Okay, by using control S I save these changes and I can do control X. I can I can see the contents of app.json. Okay, so it is what we entered. Now let's clear the screen. And what are the next steps? Next step is we need to export it into a variable. Okay, let's do this. And what I'll do is, so right now my apps.json is in the current directory only, so I can do this, and to verify if it is correct I'll put it in apps.json. Now I can do cat for, I can do ls first to see if the file is created. Okay, now I can do cat test.json. So yeah, it is also having same. Even I can do echo of dollar appjson base 64. So I think we are good up to this step. Now what is the next step? Next step is like cloning this repo, Frappe docker repo, and cd into that directory. So it will copy it quick and we'll cd inside it. Now what? Now we need to build image. So I have tested this, but this doesn't work for some reason. It gets problematic here. Okay, so I'm going to use this method, and yeah, so I think this is good. But here what I want to do is I want to rename this. Okay, I won't give the tag name. I will tag it with Frappe custom, and it will automatically take latest, and then I'll do start. So it is going to take a lot of time. I'll fast forward it. So now we have come to a point where it is taking app install args. It is cloning Frappe, so it has taken this branch version 15. Now it is cloning ERPNext, which is the next step. Two of our apps are here. So this is the first step from our JSON. Now it is cloning HRMS, second app. Okay, it is cloning India compliance too now. So great, we are in the right step. So remember, I'm doing all this in the server directly, and this is an ARC64 or ARM based server. It is Ampere. You can see how I did it in my previous videos. I'll link it here also. You will see somewhere popping up. Okay, so it will have a slightly different process, but nonetheless most of it will be same. Okay, so it is done. Image is built. Now how can I see images? So docker images. So Frappe custom, this is the only image that I have, and tag by default it is latest, and this is the ID, and it is of 2.24 GB in size. So this is one single image which will like have all the containers. Now if I ls, you see I have a pwd.yml. So there are some things we need to change. Firstly, we are done with this. Now we are not going to log in and push this image to Docker or GitHub container registry. I'm not going to do it. So I think that's all in this part. Now what I need to do is I need to do some changes. There were some changes that I was supposed to do. Yeah, though some changes that are required is, let me open my pwd.yml. So if you see here, the images are used that are ERP version 15.4 point this, but I want my custom images to be used. So what I'll do is I'll replace wherever this is. Okay, and I'll exit it. I'll do wq, I'm in command mode. So I'll do use of sed, which is simple editor. I can use it to replace. This is the command. I'll pass s, and then I'll pass the text I want to replace and what I want to replace it with. I think I want to replace it with what was the image name? Frappe custom. It will all automatically take the latest one if I don't even provide. And but after that, in new line, I want in new line also to add. So I'll open Frappe ERPNext to show you how to install ERPNext when you are in ARM based. Where are the solution? Self-hosted. Yeah, for ARM based Docker. So we need to add this line to all the services in pwd.yml. So with this I only able to, okay, let's do this only. I'll replace this and I'll do global replacement wherever it is, and okay, I need to provide the file name pwd.yml. Now let's see the content, how it is changed. So if I see Frappe custom, image used as Frappe custom all over wherever ERPNext was there. Okay, now what else I also need to do is let's say after Frappe custom below it, or no, maybe, yeah, this is networks. So I want to replace networks with platform. So this is my text, right? So I'll do something like that. I want to add this to wherever, like in every services. So this network tab what I need to do is I want to replace it with platform, and below it I'll have network, so that I can have the consistency works. I think it should work. Let's see. Okay, so we just need to improve the alignment. I could have done something like this. So what I can do again is replace networks with /t networks. So oh, it is a mess. But yeah, let's open nano pwd.yml. There are other things also we need to change. So I think /t is taking a lot of space when I'm passing from here. Here it is required 2 slashes. But yeah, we'll be able to easily edit this. And there are other things also that we need to change. We'll come to that. So this is how it is going to look. Now there is going to be an install command somewhere. We need to update that. Yeah, so here we have bench new site. Here we need to add our installation for other apps, because it won't happen automatically. So we need to update this. Yeah, install app ERPNext, and our other apps depend on ERPNext. So we have to put them after ERPNext. So here I will do HRMS and install app India compliance, I guess. India hyphen compliance. I'll see. Yeah, India hyphen compliance. So you can even see in the docs how they say. Yeah, install app India underscore compliance. Okay, so let's control command S. No, control S. Control S and control X. Now we will just run this. I'll take the command from here. See how it works out. Okay, something is wrong in our file. We need to do. Now it is going to be very hard to debug this. Okay. Okay, here. This was a wrong replacement. Control X. Yes. Yes. So let's run it. Okay. So all the containers are getting created. Now we need to check the logs of our Frappe create site container, because most of the magic is happening there. It is installing Frappe now. It is now installing ERP Next. Okay, now it's installing HRMS. Okay, ERP Next and HRMS is installed. Now it is installing India compliance. Okay, so now we are good to go and we can open our site. So if you remember, the IP is 144.224, okay, and port is 8080, of course. And now I'll do administrator and I'll type admin. Okay, I'll select English. I'll type my name. I'll type Frappe. Company GSTIN. So let's copy this GST number and I think we will get the details. No? Okay. So I don't know what is audit trail, but yeah. Let's see, it is setting up our system. Okay, so we have HRMS here, which is properly installed now. Okay, HR settings, it all opens. Now we can see, we can go to accounting. We have GST India installed, GST settings, they are opening perfectly. Okay, some feature requires APIs, but that is different thing. But GST is also opening, and this is a home. Nice. So everything is working nice, and yeah, it is really great. So all good. Cool. So I hope you liked this video. It took a lot of hit and trial to learn to set up this. Okay, I learned a lot of Docker commands uh, to do a lot of Docker stuff. Okay, to run this multiple times and finally get to a proper solution that works flawlessly. It is one video that is going to solve a lot of problem for a lot of people. So yeah, like if you want to have more apps, you can simply go to Frappe and you can install any app like Insights. You can go to Insights, you can select search for like same version. I don't know, version 15 exists. No, so we need to check like if Frappe Insight is like compatible with which version of Frappe. Okay, it is Frappe UI, Frappe framework. So things are like that. You need to check which versions are compatible. Okay, which version of Frappe Insight is compatible with version 15. Similar for books, similar for what you can say LMS. Right, there are a lot of applications. I can cover more of them. I'll try to install multiple apps in one image. Okay, and the process is going to be same, so I'll add more. So I'm going to install CRM next maybe, and what else, payments, I don't know, like I'll see. But yeah, you can add more stuff to, you just need to focus on adding apps to this stage. Here when you are creating your app.json, just keep passing that and you are good to go. So please subscribe to the channel if you have watched this video and if it really helped you. And if you have any confusion in specific part, maybe you have confusion in the part where I added pwd.yml, I'll create a specific video for that. Okay, just comment that you need that video and do subscribe please. And uh, yeah, I think it's a proper way. Finally, I've cracked down. Okay, after going through multiple forums. So yeah, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget it. Like the video. Also share it with people whom you have asked and they didn't had the solution for that. Okay. And thanks to Revant, he has been really helpful in sharing his knowledge in all the videos with Build with Hussein and here and forums, Frappe forums. So big shout out to him. Okay, see you in the next one.